kids! It's me, Teacher A. In this video, we're going to prove the theorem on a tangent segment and a secant segment. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Okay, so the theorem goes like this. If a tangent segment and a secant segment are drawn to a circle from an exterior point, then, ito daw ang mangyayari. So, please check our figure. We have a tangent segment, right? And a secant segment. Okay? So, if we have like this, according to the theorem, the square of the length of the tangent segment, so here, square mo daw kung ano yung length nito, you square it, it is equal to the product of the lengths of the secant segment here and the external secant segment. Kaya we have km, this is the length of the line segment km, and this is the length of the line segment kn. This is the secant segment, this is the external secant segment. Okay? So we're going to prove it. Okay? So to start our proof, we make two chords. Okay? Two chords, two line segments. And these two line segments are the line segment LN and the line segment LM. Okay? So after drawing two line segments, we have like this. Okay, now I have a question. Do you see the two triangles? Okay, yes, I know you see these two. Pero hindi itong dalawang ito. You see the bigger or the biggest. Okay, do you see the biggest triangle? Kasi there are three triangles there. Okay, so do you see the three triangles? Okay, I need the biggest triangle. Do you see it? It is the triangle KLM. This one, do you see it? That one. Okay, and then do you see the smallest triangle here? Okay, this triangle KLN. Okay, so sana nakita nyo, no? Or do you see these two triangles? Ito yung smaller version niya. Okay? Ililabel ko lang para hindi tayo malito. Ito yung biggest triangle. Okay? Ito yung K, L, M. Okay? Ayan o. K, kamukha niya. K, L, M. What about this one? Ito yung K, right? Ito yung N, and then ito yung L. Okay? Now, we're going to prove that these two triangles are similar. Okay? Ibig sabihin ng similar, magkamukha sila. Okay? Pero not necessarily congruent. Okay? Especially the sides. Hindi ibig sabihin ng similar triangles, magkakasing haba yung sides. Okay? Sa angles, congruent ang angles ng similar triangles. Pero yung sides, hindi necessarily congruent or hindi necessarily of equal length. Okay? Anong masasabi natin sa sides of similar triangles? The lengths of the sides of similar triangles are proportional. What do I mean by that? For example, dapat corresponding sides. Kailangan gawin nyo muna itong magkamukha. Okay? I think ito, you need to flip it or you need to rotate this triangle para maging kamukha nito. Okay? Yung para same yung position nila na ganito ang itsura. Para we can easily see corresponding angles and corresponding sides. So, here, I redraw the triangle KLM. So, KLM. Alright? This one, finilip ko siya, nirotate ko siya para maging ganito. Okay? So, if i-fix nyo yung point K, kasi pareho, oh, K, K. Okay? So, pareho lang yan. If i-fix nyo yan, okay? And then, you flip this up. Ito tong N, you flip this up, and then i-rotate nyo ng konti itong CL para maging kamukha niya ito. So, medyo magkamukha na sila. Right? So, ganyan talaga ang itsura ng similar triangles. Okay? Kaya mas magandang gawin nyo siyang same position para mas makita nyo yung corresponding angles and corresponding sides. Okay? Kapag na-prove natin na these two triangles are similar, we can easily prove this theorem. Okay, let's start proving. Oh, by the way, I'm going to prove this theorem the way I like it. But I'm pretty sure that you're going to find answers here for your learning task 3. Disclaimer, this is not the only proof. Okay? Okay, so let's start. So, I want to begin with the given. Okay? You have a tangent segment and you have a secant segment. And they intersect outside the circle at point K. Let's recall the figure. So, ito yung tangent segment KL and then this is your secant segment KM. Right? Okay, and then the next statement is you draw two segments. Segments LN and segments LM. Okay? Here. Okay? The reason, 2 points determine a line. Okay? Kahit hindi line yan, contained naman ang line segment na yan sa line. Alright? So, our third statement is this one. The measure of angle LMN, where is that? LMN, okay? So, this angle. Okay? It is equal to 1/2 the measure of arc LN. So, this arc. Why? Because angle LMN is an inscribed angle. So, that's why the reason to this statement is the measure of an inscribed angle is half the measure of its intercepted arc. Okay? Okay. Next. Okay, fourth statement. Measure of angle NLK is equal to 1/2 of the measure of arc LN. Where is angle NLK? So, N, L, K. So, this is this angle. Right? Okay. That is equal to 1/2 the measure of arc LN. Because the angle formed by a tangent and a chord is also equal to half of the intercepted arc. So, that's why the reason to this statement is this one. Now, if you check statements 3 and 4, these two angles are both equal to half the measure of arc LN. Do you see it? Yeah, right? So you say these two angles here have equal measures, right? Okay, so that's going to be our next statement here, right? So, the measure of angle LMN here is equal to the measure of angle NLK. Okay? From statements 3 and 4. Okay? Substitution. Alright? Okay, let's continue. And then our next statement will be, since these two angles have equal measures, you say these two angles are congruent. Okay? That one. Okay? Definition of congruent angles. Why? Congruent angles have equal measures. Now, why are we proving that these two angles are congruent? Okay? Let's go back to our similar triangles. Here. Okay? Sino yung congruent? L, M, N. So, L, M, N. So, si N nandito siya. Okay? Pero, this is simply angle M or this angle. Right? Okay. This angle is congruent daw to angle NLK. NLK. Congruent daw dito. Okay? So, how do we draw congruency? Ganyan lang. Okay? So, they measure the same. Okay? So, bakit nga ba tayo nagpo-prove ng congruent angles? Kasi, in similar triangles, all the corresponding angles are congruent. Okay? So, dapat ma-prove natin na this angle, the measure of this angle, is equal to the measure of this angle. This angle, okay, measures the same as this angle. Okay? Actually, from these two triangles, we can easily say that this angle, yeah, measures the same as this angle. Kasi pareho naman silang angle K. Right? So, ganyan. Okay? Actually, that's going to be the sixth statement. Okay? So, tingnan nyo itong dalawang to. Okay? So, I'm just going to use 3 letters to name angles. So, like, for this one, that's L, K, M, or M, K, L. Alright? Same here. Okay? You can have N, K, L, or L, K, N to name this angle. Okay, so this is our 7th statement. Angle LKN, where is that? Here. LKN. So, we're pertaining to this angle. Okay? Is congruent to angle LKM. So, LKM. Okay? So, we're pertaining to this angle. So, anong mapapansin nyo? Same angle K lang yan. Okay? Yes. And it is justified by reflexive property of congruence. It means that any angle is congruent to itself. Okay? Same angle lang ito. Okay? Okay. Justified by the reflexive property of congruence. Okay. So, na-prove na natin na these corresponding angles are congruent. Pati ito. Itong corresponding angles dito are also congruent. Actually, pwedeng mag-end na doon. We can conclude that these two triangles are similar. Okay? But in your module, they prove that these two angles are also congruent. So, ipoprove din natin in this video. Okay? So, now we prove that this angle is congruent to this angle. Okay, so this is our 8th statement. Where is angle KLM? Okay? Kapag binalikan natin itong similar triangle natin, so, where is angle KLM? KLM. Kita nyo? It is equal to the sum of NLM. So, where is that? This is our N. Dun sa original figure natin kanina. So, NLM. So, this angle. Yeah? That's NLM plus NLK. Where is NLK? NLK. Here. Tama naman, no? Kasi, angle KLM is equal to NLM at saka NLK. So, this is justified by angle addition postulate. So, now we prove that the measure of this angle is equal to the measure of angle KLM. KLM. Okay? Or equal to this measure. Okay? Okay. So, next. So, how are you so far? Nakakasunod ba kayo? Okay? So, if you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. You may want to share this video to your friends also. Okay? Okay, let's continue. Now, we consider this statement number 9. Okay? Saan ang galing to? Okay? So, it says here, measure of LNK, LNK, so this angle, okay, plus the measure of LNM, LNM, do you see it? It is clearly equal to 180 degrees. Okay? Ang reason, linear pairs are supplementary angles. Linear pairs sila kasi nag-form sila ng straight line. Alright? Tapos magkatabing angle sila. Alright? And then the other equation, okay, na equal din sa 180 degrees, tingnan nyo daw itong triangle na ito. Okay? Yung hindi natin kinonsider kanina. Okay? The measure of angle LMN, where is that? L, M, N. So, ito yon. Okay? Plus the measure of angle NLM. N, L, M. So, this angle. Plus the measure of angle LNM. L, N, M. So, this angle. So, yung mga interior angles ng triangle na ito, well, any triangle, okay, the sum of the interior angles of any triangle is always equal to 180 degrees. Right? So, itong dalawang to, totoo. They are both equal to 180 degrees. Now, take a look at this. Tingnan nyo to. Pareho, right? Pareho siyang LNM. Okay? Ngayon, ibig sabihin, this LNK here, di ba siya yung supplementary angle dito? Yung supplementary angle dito ay yung sum naman ng dalawang angle measure na ito. So, therefore, the measure of angle LNK is equal to the sum of these two angle measures. Okay? Or you may do substitution. You equate these two, kasi di ba equal yan sa 180 degrees. You equate these two, tapos magka-cancel out ang measure of angle L and M. And then you'll have measure of angle L and K is equal to measure of angle LMN plus measure of angle NLM. Let me write that as our 10th statement here. Okay? This angle measure is equal to the sum of these two angle measures. Okay? From statement number 9, we use substitution. Alright? Okay, let's continue. Now, this is our next statement. The measure of angle L and K is equal to the measure of angle KLM. Where? From statements 8 and 11, we make substitution. Ito yung 11 at ito naman yung 8. And you can easily verify, right? Kasi pareho silang equal kay measure ng angle NLK, ayan o, okay, plus the measure of angle NLM. Okay? So that's why the measure of angle LNK is equal to measure of angle KLM. Ito yung 12th statement natin. Alright? So what can you say? When two angles have equal measures, they are congruent. So that's why our 13th statement is this. Okay? Definition of congruent angles. So if we go back to our similar triangles here, okay, angle LNK, so where is that? LNK is congruent to angle KLM. KLM. So, check. Na-prove na natin na this angle is congruent to this angle. So, congruent na lahat ng angles. So, kapag na-prove nyo yan, actually pwede nga dalawang angles lang. Alright? So, if you're able to do that, you say that these two triangles are similar. And that's going to be our 14th statement. Here. Okay? Triangle MKL is similar. Ganyan. That's how we write similarity symbol. Okay? To triangle LKN. Okay? That is justified by the angle if you use two angles only, two congruent angles, or angle, angle, angle. If you proved three congruent corresponding angles. Okay? So it's AA or AAA similarity theorem. Now, since we were able to prove that these two triangles are similar, we can say something about their sides. Let's go back to our figure. Okay? You see? So, ito yung dalawang triangles na na-prove natin na similar. Now, what can we say about their sides? Okay? So, their sides or the lengths of their sides are proportional. Okay? What do I mean by that? So, let's say I will get this side. So, this is the line segment KM. To denote the length, this is simply like that. You remove the line segment symbol here. It is simply KM. So this signifies the length of the line segment KM. Now, this is we get the ratio of the corresponding sides. If we have similar triangles, the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. Okay. Sino yung corresponding side dito? Edi this one. Alright? So we write KL. That's the length of the line segment KL. This is equal to this side naman. Okay? This is equal to KL. Okay? Over, alin ang corresponding side nito? This one. Okay? KN. Okay? Actually, this is also equal to, let's consider the third side. Okay? LM over NL. Alright? So, ito yung ibig sabihin ng the ratio of the lengths of the corresponding sides of similar triangles are equal. Alright? Okay, let's go back to our two-column proof. Okay? So that's our 15th statement. Okay? I'm not going to explain kasi ito na yon. Alright? And justification or the reason, the lengths of sides of similar triangles are proportional, or the ratio of the lengths of the sides of similar triangles. So, ratio ito, ratio din ito. So, the ratio is equal. Okay? And then lastly, diba? Do you imagine? We're almost there. Okay? You multiply both sides by KL times KN. Okay? Length lang ito, so numbers lang sila. Alright? If I distribute this to the first ratio, nakita nyo magka-cancel ang KL. Right? You're going to have KM times KN. Right? Okay, tapos pag ito naman, dinistribute ko dito, alin na magka-cancel? KN. Okay? You're going to have another KL here. Right? So that's why you have KM times KN equals KL squared. And that proves the theorem. Okay? That's going to be our last statement by multiplication property of equality. Okay? So let's go back to our original figure. Ito siya. Okay? Ang pinoprove nating theorem, yung square ng length ng tangent segment, that is your KL, so square nun, is equal to the product of the length of the tangent segment, so that's KM, okay, and the length of the external secant segment, so that's your KN. Okay? So, that ends the proof. Okay, so I think that's it. I hope you learned something from this video. Okay, Please don't forget to like and share this video. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.